And good Sunday morning to you. How are you today? I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather. Sunday morning, 62 right now. Our high expected to be right at 89 today. We shouldn't cross that 90-degree mark until tomorrow. But once it does, it's going to be here for quite some time. So be ready for the warm weather. It is right around the corner. It has been an absolute gorgeous weekend. I hope you got out and done a little bit this weekend. I know at the Ag Center yesterday, they had the Twin States Festival. A lot of people turned out there for the singing and the barbecue, and hopefully you enjoyed yourself there as well. And there was so much more to do across the area over the weekend. Mine involved my wife and flower beds that I particularly didn't want to do, but, well, I was there anyway. So that kind of summed up what I had to do yesterday. It is church day. I hope you've got a church to go to this morning. Plenty out there that would love to have you. If not, you can't make it. There's always one online here that you can watch on Facebook. They'd love to have you either way. In person's best, but still, it's best to watch if you can't make it as well. As we begin this day, I saw where WJTV out of Jackson listed former sheriff of Hinds County died of prostate cancer over the weekend. Only 64 years old. He'd been battling it for a couple of years or so now. So thoughts go out to his family there as we lose a former officer to prostate cancer. That's serious stuff there. Well, as we begin our day, let's look at radar first as to where weather is and what's going on. We talk about hurricanes. We got a lot of that to discuss this morning as well. As we pull up radar and we take a national look here, as you see, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia is all clear. We've still got this disturbance here that wanted to turn into a disturbance with the National Hurricane Center, but it just basically fizzed out, and it's a rain event that's coming in through Houston and San Antonio, going up through Dallas and Denton in these areas today. As you back out, still getting snow, believe it or not, up in Idaho, up through these areas here. Aren't you glad you're not there? Almost June and still snow coming down. And also a lot of rain in the northeast. As we look at the severe weather for the week, what does it hold? Today, it shows it's going to be far away from the Mississippi area and straight up through the center of the country through Nebraska, the Dakotas, and North Dakota, South and North Dakota. As we go tomorrow, let's see what severe weather brings here. Day 2, we'll change that. If we leave it on there, it moves into the Kansas area still. As you see, it just kind of goes around the Mississippi and Alabama area. In day 3, which will put us into about Tuesday there, we're still good. Light showers out to the west, not near as bad the severe weather there, but through the Kansas area. So things are looking good for us. We don't have anything to worry about with severe weather for the next few days. That's great. We've had our share of that here lately, haven't we? All right, as we turn to look at other things, I wanted to bring this up. If you are in the need your car fixed and you accidentally have a bump of some sort and your car is damaged, see Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Right here in the Center Hill area, they'll take care of all your insurance claims. They do excellent work, honest folks, and get your car back to you as quick as possible. They're in the curve in Center Hill. Talk to Chet. He's been doing it a long time. He's really good at it. So if you need some car work done, your car's been bumped, hit, damaged, talk to Chet. They'll fix it for you there. Again, it's Chet's Paint and Body Shop here in Center Hill. Great folks. After you use Chet, you'll wonder how you ever did without him. But drop in and see Chet. He'll help you there in Center Hill. Great folks. They're hometown folks, as you say, local folks is what I was trying to say. All right, let's turn to the weather and see what the National Weather Service holds for us.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As we get this rolling here, we'll pull up and look at our highs and low temperatures on this date. It was 1996. We hit a high temperature of 95 today. Our lowest record that was ever recorded was in 2002. It was 46 degrees. 2002 must have been a chilly day. As we look across the area today, 89 degrees pretty much everywhere. Columbus may get 90 as we go as far over to Vicksburg, 87, and up through Philadelphia and Louisville, expecting about 89 as well, just like it is here in the Meridian area. As we look at Alabama, they're into the 90s in most areas today. 92 at Gadsden, 91 in Fayetteville. Tuscaloosa hits 93 today. And this area right here across the line will be about 89 there at York, Alabama. And the further east you go, the warmer it gets. As you get on into Georgia, it really gets warm. As we look at the National Hurricane Center, it's still following this Anna, but it's no threat to any of the coast. It's going to take a turn and move away. And this is where it's expected to be tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, moving away from inland. So that's good news. It won't be coming ashore. And the other disturbance just kind of faded away there and turned to rain, which is great news. As we look at temperatures over the next 10 days, what does it hold? Still higher above temperatures for us. But Georgia and the eastern side of Alabama there is warmer than we are. Normal for Texas and areas up in the north there, a little bit warmer, but we're seeing those warm temperatures as we see that 90 degrees most of the week. And here it is as we look at our outlook for the week. Today, sunshine near 89. Tonight, we'll get down to about 63. Tomorrow rolls in with a clear sky and 91. We'll hit 91 on Tuesday, most likely 90 to 91, and it holds steady just above 90 all week long. We start seeing rain chances as we get toward the weekend there, about a 30% chance. Let's move on into June and see what we've got here. Temperatures will dip back just below 90. We're looking around 88, 87 there through about June the 6th. So a hot week, and then it'll dip back just below the 90-degree mark. There with some chances of afternoon showers there. So that's a quick look at what we've got going on. Perfect weather today. Enjoy yourself. You don't have to worry about carrying an umbrella to church or anything like that. All working out good. Let me say a few good mornings. Terry Ray, how are you today? Also, Regina Creel says, good morning. Glad to have you watching. Patricia Boswell joining us. Harvey Cleveland is watching, along with Miss Gail Gafford, Donna Roseman, also Janice Bounds. Beth Vick is watching. Good morning to everyone. And let's see here. Good morning to Joe Seal and also Linda Culpepper. Thank y'all for joining us. That's a quick look at your forecast. Again, 62 right now as we wait for that high to climb into the 60s. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, I'll be here at 6:30 with your weather forecast, and then we're moving the morning show until 8. It'll be just like it is on here as you've always watched it, but it'll also be available on MeTV in Meridian, channel 24 there. So I hope you'll join us for that as we make our debut on television with our morning show with Candace and I. Do appreciate that. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow. We'll have all the headlines for you today and the weather conditions as they develop. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll be back.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by